Hi, my name is Sana, welcome to SV Ignite, and in today's video I want to talk about the controversy surrounding the remix of Peng Black Girls. So on November 2nd, British rapper Enny uploaded the music video for her song Peng Black Girls, which features British singer Amina Brave. The song was immediately received well and right now has over 700,000 views on YouTube, which is especially good considering the fact that Enny has 20,000 subscribers on YouTube and it was probably less before she even uploaded the song. Flash forward now to the 17th of December where Enny has released a remix of the song which features her and Jorja Smith, and they've now also done a live performance for the song on the Colours YouTube channel. Since the remix came out, there's been conversation about colorism in the music industry and the erasure of dark-skinned black women because the original singer Amina Brave was replaced by Jorja Smith, who is a biracial and light-skinned woman. So Gal-dem magazine actually reached out to Amina to see what her opinion was, and she said she had no hard feelings about actually not being on the remix, and she thought it was more about industry politics rather than erasure, and she doesn't think that the record labels and the industry realised how significant it was that they've taken her off this song and replaced her with a biracial woman. I think label politics is something really important to talk about with this song because Enny and Jorja Smith are both on the same record label, FAM, and it's not uncommon for record labels to make artists work together to especially push the smaller artists. There's currently controversy around the rapper The Kid Laroi because he has posthumous songs with the rapper Juice WRLD, and people have argued that it's because they're on the same record label or they were on the same record label, Grade A, that they're trying to use Juice WRLD's name to now push The Kid Laroi. So like I said, it's not uncommon for record labels to make artists work together to benefit the artist and also the record label in the long run. I've also seen people upset at the fact that people now refer to the song as Jorja Smith's song, and it does personally bother me when people attribute a song to the wrong artist, but sadly it happens a lot with like rappers who have singers on their hook in particular. I remember when Love the Way You Lie came out and everyone kept saying that it was Rihanna's song when it's in fact Eminem's, and a similar thing happened with Professor Green and Emily Sandé with Read All About It. People kept saying that it was Emily Sandé's song when in fact it's Professor Green's and Emily Sandé is the feature. Not only do you have the fact that people kind of seemingly take to singers easier than they do to rappers, but it's also the fact that Jorja Smith is a significantly bigger artist than Enny with millions of streams online. So her presence on the song will bring not only her fan base but also people who are just aware of her name and bring more attention to the song than Enny could have garnered on her own. So more people are just looking for it based off the Jorja Smith connection. As I said, the remix was uploaded to the Colours YouTube channel and has already garnered over 1 million views. Some people are upset at the fact that it's garnered so many views so quickly, and they feel that part of that is due to the fact that Jorja Smith is light-skinned. With that, you need to consider that the Colours YouTube channel has over 5 million subscribers and averages about 1 million views per video, so the fact that the video got there so quickly isn't so surprising. Also, the point of a remix is to keep the momentum and to gain more momentum around the song, and if it's got there so quickly, it is clear that there is momentum and interest around the song still. It's also not uncommon for remixes to do better than the original song. The remix for Keisha and Becky has about 46 million views on YouTube while the original only has 7 million, even though both of them were both uploaded to Grime Daily. And even right now, if you search Keisha and Becky, the remix will always pop up first, so it's quite clear that remixes do garner a lot of attention because of the different voices that are on the song compared to the original. One interesting argument I saw online is that someone was upset that Colours chose to platform the remix as opposed to the original, and I assumed that that again was label politics, but when you read Colours' description, they talk about promoting the most interesting and original sounds. Arguably, the original version featuring small British artists was more up their alley, more in tune with what they're doing than having the remix with Jorja Smith. Then again, they also have a relationship with Jorja Smith because she's been on there before to perform Blue Lights. I personally prefer the remix more than the original. I feel like there's more energy about the song in the remix, even though in the live performance Jorja doesn't seem to have like a lot of energy and she doesn't really move out of her spot. Neither does Enny really. Maybe that's how they are as performers, but still there's a lot of energy in their voice and in the song overall. I do think it's a bit weird that on a song that champions the type of black women that the media doesn't, to then feature a type of black women that fits into the media's narrative is a bit weird. I also think using the line that Enny says of like dark skin, light skin, medium tone as like a defense for that is a bit of a reach to justify Jorja's presence on the song. I think a better argument would be, and one that I support more, is the fact that what she's saying does keep in tone with what Enny was saying. She just echoed the theme well in her verse. Also, her voice overall works really well for the song in my opinion. I do wonder why Mia had to be taken off the song in order for Jorja to put on. I keep wondering if there is a dark-skinned British female singer of the same popularity and stature of Jorja Smith that could have taken her place. Unless I've forgotten someone, there doesn't seem to be someone of the same stature and popularity as Jorja Smith that could have taken her place in the song. And I think that shows you the colorism within the music industry and the root of a lot of people's problems with Jorja being on the song. Because it seems after white people that light-skinned people are the only ones that like the media or the industry seems happy to promote on a grand scale. And that's not to take anything away from Jorja Smith, who I particularly think is quite a great artist and writer. She seemingly doesn't have to jump through the same hurdles of being told she doesn't have the look based on her skin tone or anything like that. I will say though, I'm not fond of the whole biracial people aren't black like argument and discussion that people seem to be in support of right now. I'm sure biracial people and fully black people don't go through the same issues, but I don't think it's fair then to tell them, oh, you don't get to say that you're black because of that. They should be allowed to embrace and explore all parts of their identity. Everybody goes through struggles trying to identify and define who you are as a person, and it's definitely made worse by other people telling you who you are allowed to identify with, who you're allowed to associate with, how, and like restricting your exploration of yourself. I think it sucks that Enny's rise to fame has now been polluted by controversy instead of people listening to her words and like trusting her intentions, because people are now quick to say that she's already sold her soul for this industry and things like that. But let me know what you think in the comments down below about the controversy surrounding the remix of Peng Black Girls and what you think about the song overall. Hit like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you want to, and I'll see you next time.